I can do it both.
This got weird. Okay.
Don't make that my opening scene. That's Zachary.
Hey everyone, so welcome back to another episode of Boba With Board. Today we are joined by Justine Geronimo.
Yeah. So Justine is one of our Spanish Week coordinators for this year. This is her second year being a part of Long Beach's PCN and her first year on PCN Board. So Justine, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
All right. It's been a day.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. Yeah, it's been along for the ride, but you know what? We're here now and we're making the best of it.
So let's kick off this interview by asking you, how was your first PCN experience?
I really loved my first PCN experience. I was kind of looking for a place to kind of belong in and fit in ever since I moved here or moved to college. And so that was the first place that became a home to me. And then it was really fun to come every day, looking forward to doing this with everybody and then seeing everyone and then getting closer. So I had a really good first experience.
So I'm curious to know what influenced you to apply for your specific position for this season?
So I did Spanish and Rule Suite my first 2 years, and so I wanted to take on a position where it was I could influence all the newbies and have them have the same first experience that I did. So then that's why I wanted to be a suite court. So then I chose Spanish because I really liked the dynamic of it, and I wanted to put my own art and craft into it too.
I love it. So I mean, this is your first PCN. Is there any suites that you haven't danced with but would like the chance to?
I am really wanting to do more of. There was the one suite I didn't do last year that I wish that I did, and then now that Lex's court, she's gonna make me do it against my will. So.
Love that. Love that for you. With this being your first board experience, and this only being your second PCN, I'm curious to know what are you looking forward to about this PCN season?
I'm looking forward to being on board with everyone and then getting closer to everyone on board. And then when you're a cast member, you don't really get to see the whole behind the scenes. You kind of show up to practice and then do the dances and then leave. But then to be on board is to be part of something more. You're taking it to all the creation of everything, and then you get to put your thought into it, and then the whole PCN becomes what you make of it.
Yeah.
So then that's why I wanted to do it.
So transitioning off PCN and learning more about you as a person, what's one thing about you that not many people know about?
Do you know where I'm from?
No, where are you from?
So I've only lived in California for 2 years,
No way.
and I actually grew up my entire life in Michigan.
So of the two states that you've lived in, do you have one that you prefer?
California.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the biggest differences from Michigan and California?
The diversity in California. It was such a big culture shock when I went to school and there was actually Asians at school. Yeah, I was the only Asian girl in my graduating class.
Really?
Wow.
How much was it?
So there's 200 of us, and my whole yearbook is
Dang. White.
So I'm curious to know what you're studying right now at Cal State Long Beach.
So I'm a third-year chemical engineering student.
Smart, man.
We love a woman in STEM.
Smart. Okay.
But do you have an idea of what you want to be doing in the future with that?
So as of right now, I'm really unsure because with my major, there's so many broad categories and there's so many things that you could do with it. But as of right now, I want to go either into green energy or pharmaceuticals.
Oh.
That's where I'm living.
Oh, wow.
Okay, just making moves, it's fine. Just making the world a better place.
Yes.
It's fine.
So do you have any special talents or quirks?
Just waiting for this question. I'm sitting here thinking of an answer and I'm don't have anything. I can fold my tongue in half.
Love that.
Can you show us that one?
Oh,
Wait.
that's not what I was expecting, actually.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting the taco.
No, everyone could do that.
Not everyone.
No, I don't.
Oh, you can't?
Nope. How do you do it?
You just, I don't know,
My tongue just goes
you turn your tongue, think of your tongue as a bowl or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I can do it both.
This got weird.
Don't
Okay.
make that my opening scene. That's Zachary.
All All right, so we want to go ahead and take this opportunity to segue to a segment that we have here on this show, which is called Rapid Fire. So we're going to be giving you a series of questions, and you're just going to have to answer them as quickly as possible. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, Ko, count it down.
In 3, 2, 1.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Lazy, sleepy, studious.
Drink tea or share tea?
Share tea.
Would you rather know when you'll die or how you die?
Hold on.
Give us an example of how you would use a squiggly line in speaking.
This day has been a day.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Henry Golding.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
When people say, I gotta tell you something, and then they're like, okay, but not now.
Make a high-pitched sound. Is Lex's moral gonna be better than Zach's moral?
I don't know, man. She's got some big footsteps to her.
Yes, good answer. Give yourself a compliment.
Justine, you did great today.
Fill in
You
the
got
blank.
up to-
Archives is...
Doing the most.
You right. After today, we really are doing the most.
And
It's
we love
fine.
it. We love it for you.
So, to bring things back to PCN before we wrap things up for today's episode, we have one last question for you, and that question is, what does PCN mean to you?
PCN is, I said it before, but it's home, basically. Because where I grew up, I didn't have like a Filipino, I guess like community really. And then for me to come all the way from Michigan to California, and then finally like kind of resonate with people that I can relate to, like a culture that I'm a part of but never got to like share the experience with, it's become like a home that I like, really love and I'm proud to be a part of.
That's a great answer. Well, Justine, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah. So that's all the time that we have for today's episode of Boba With Board. Make sure to be on the lookout for the next episode of them.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. We will see you in the next one.